Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Academy race of 2019. The only one that exists ever and will ever exist. Probably not. That's not accurate, is that? No?
There have already been two
with
rounds
me
of it.
today, in a strictly silent producer role, is number one in your hearts, number 14 on the race program, Meodred, a.k.a. Mike. With me on actual live commentary, we have Martin Edmunds, who is very famous for all the poutine that I talk about all the time. And we have Travis. What does he look like, Wallace?
Yep, that's my name.
Indeed. The man of mystery.
I thought we were going with put him in the wall.
I will be taking a very back seat to the commentary just to make Martin very uncomfortable, and for no other reason than comedic.
Yeah, you always make me feel uncomfortable, Byron.
I mean, I have that effect on all ladies. Not what I'm after, but I mean, it happens.
What, the way you stare? Is it the way you stare at them, or?
It's more like the looming. The looming kind of gets on people. It weighs heavily upon them.
Or you have a big presence.
I'm just big.
Not in a fat kind of way. You know,
there's a little of that, but mostly the 6.5 feet tall, 300 pounds of how you doing?
Yeah, I'm 6'3" myself, and I do tend to have that effect as well on a lot of people.
Well, I mean, you just got to learn to suplex them.
A large booth.
Indeed. El Booth del Grande.
Well, didn't you see the picture of me and Darcy when he came to Vancouver?
I missed that.
I don't think so.
He looks like a tiny little guy.
Well, I just always assumed
And
he was.
he's not that small. I'm just very big.
He's wee. He's a Lilliputian.
Nice guy, by the way. Met him in person. I can say he's a cool guy.
This seems all the things that are good. I noticed that your boy Pinky Mo, this is the first time I've seen Pinky Mo in a race for months. 2 months, possibly?
Yeah, you're right. Been a while.
Could be.
I just seen his time drop. He's still 11th on the grid at the moment, but he seems to be getting the hang of it. I'm not sure how much practice time he was able to put in. I know that a lot of these guys put in a lot of practice for this race, which was probably needed. This is a tricky track, but it's definitely showing because everybody is right on top of each other in qualifying so far.
I agree. And Josiah Jerome clearly going to win the race. Although,
See.
I am looking forward to making many jokes about Khan!
He is in this round.
Indeed.
Got about a minute left here in qualifying. So far, Noah Khan does have pole by about a quarter second, so it's looking like he's got it locked up with only a minute left. Drivers, anybody starting their lap now is not going to be able to improve, so we probably only have a handful going to be eligible to improve their time before the time runs out.
Would it be accurate to say that perhaps Wayne Hutcherson is dancing around the pole?
I wouldn't know, but yeah, sure.
Excellent.
In track speak, he is the closest, so that would be accurate as far as that goes.
Yay, stripper jokes.
So I guess it's in bad form to cheat and go look at the stats for this race, right?
Oh no, go right ahead. I mean,
It's encouraged.
we encourage cheating here.
Looking at the lineup here, on pole, Noah Khan, followed by Wayne Hutchinson, Josiah Jerome, Noah Robbins, rounding out the second row, Cristiano Pinero, Rick Martel in the third row, P7 Adel Foucali, Matt Hoffman P8, followed by Zoltan Kalmandi, I hope I'm saying that right, and John Pachea in row 5, and Pinky Mo and Fredrikos Wagner rounding out the 12 starters today.
And as fits, one thing I've learned from watching enough movies is that you do not mess with the Zoltan.
Mandatory Zoltan signal there.
See. Today's Academy race brought to you by McEwen's Export.
Waiting for the cars to take the grid. I don't think anybody started from the pits, so they should all grid up, and we'll get rolling here shortly.
Is that an actual thing? You have to start from the pit and obey the pit track speed and then join the race?
Yeah, and I think we should put that in place for Mike Hoffman. In every round of every race.
Are you trying to,
Martin?
You're trying to hold the condor down? Is that what's happening here?
That is exactly what's happening. Have you seen that guy?
Trying to clip them wings.
All right. Oh, looks like we do. James Butler starting from the pits.
Interesting.
For some reason, we're going to ride on board with him as he exits pit road. It's going to be exciting.
Oh, it will change.
Oh, there's the green. All right. It's like Wagner may have stalled or had a bad start back there in the back. But up front, they're getting running. Don't see any 3 wide. Got some 2 wide heading down into the first corner.
Oh, this could be dangerous.
Whoa! Oh, wow. Oh, God.
Mashing back.
Listen, if you're going ass first into somebody's front quarter panel, you have got some talent or something has gone horribly wrong.
Oh, I taught you well.
Or you're kinky or something.
Hey, listen, I'm not here to judge, but I will anyway.
Looks like at the top, they're working smart at least. Like the top 7 now have decided to go single file, do some racing rather than some spinning.
I prefer the spinning than racing, but I mean, I'm biased. Can we see some Noel-on-Noel violence? Is that what's going to happen, possibly, potentially?
It could. They are close together.
Gotta get that creamsicle.
Nice.
Get him, Cristiano.
And the first lap in the books. Noel Kahn still leading, followed by Hutchinson, Jerome, and Robbins, and Martell. Your top 5. All the gray cars right there. 3, 4, 5.
You can never catch the smooth, refreshing flavor of the creamsicle car.
Well, the creamsicle's got a little bit of work to do. Riding in 5th and 6th. 15-minute race. That's the big ass to climb through the field.
We just gotta pop a wheelie and hop over some dudes.
Martell looking like he's ready for it, though.
Mike, I have a protest. How come Rick Martel doesn't have the golf livery?
That's true. I'm a little disturbed by that now that you mention it.
If I could give him the golf,
Shut up!
You know I would.
Shut up! You're damaged. No speaking. Call the ambulance and the police.
Jerome running a little wide here in the last corner. On the push to pass to make up for it.
Josiah, last time we saw Josiah, he did quite well for himself.
He definitely did.
I'm looking forward to increasingly big and exciting things from Josiah. I'm also looking forward to whatever the fuck this is going to be. Oh, I thought it was going to be a little bit more drastic than that.
A little bit of weeping going into turn 1 from Hutchinson.
Mm-hmm.
They have been trying to get in Noel Kahn's head there, but it's like he ended up paying for it. Allowed Josiah to close right up to his back bumper.
Well, I think possibly the best strategy is to just flash the lights as much as possible.
That is my strategy.
It's like, fuck you, get around, go, just go. Stop doing it in my rearview mirror.
So far, these top 7 look like they are going to work together rather than race too hard and get a little bit of separation, but it's not a long race. I don't know how long they want to do this. Really, you're going to want to start making some passes.
I believe the lady in lucky number 7 will probably try and make some moves. If previous experience is anything to go by, I don't think 7th place is where she wants to be. No matter which one it is that's racing.
They don't like being in the back, that is for sure!
Oh, hello! Oh, God.
Damn.
Overcooking turn 1.
That is what we in the business refer to as the assisted bunny hop.
That shook up the top 5 a good bit.
Fasale all the way up to 5th place. Well done.
Looks like that Noel battle is, well, Robbins overshoots turn 2 there. And now he has Martell hot on his tail.
It looks like Mr. Butler has stayed in the pit.
Huh. It would appear that way. 3 laps down.
Possible connection issue.
Could be.
But I recommend putting 2 strings between the cups.
What Martel can do here heading down to turn 1. Probably the best passing spot on the track. Heavy braking zone. You can jump on the inside. Take away that line. Turn 1. You want to be on the inside. Not gonna do it this time, however.
Well, better to be defensive when you got Cristiano right there.
See.
No matter what's going on back there, I think Noah Khan is liking it. Is pulling away. Oh, we got more contact.
Damn.
There you go.
Creamsicle
Cristiano
violence.
through.
Too bad.
Tell you, man, this the heavy braking zones in this track, it'll catch some drivers out. That is for sure. How well they can recover. Wondering. Doesn't look like it by looking at the times. Like everybody's pretty spread out. Not many not many battles going on the track at the moment.
Hoffman's reasonably close to Robbins, but not that
there
close.
you go. There you go.
Don't mess with the Zoltan.
It looks like Pinky Mo doesn't care about the Zoltan. He took him on the outside. Somebody playing in the dirt in the background there. And looks like Gonzalez is going to make a run at the Zoltan.
Would like to know how
big
Pinky got that
line.
nickname.
Break really deep.
Whoa.
Woo. But Speedy will make it through.
Oh, I didn't even know Speedy was on the grid. God damn it, I have failed my life. Jesus Christ. I'm like,
Oh, you don't listen to my words. I just said it.
No, I heard you say it, and my brain went, did I fuck up? Did he fuck up? Let's look at this. Let's objectively look at the data. Oh, I fucked up. Go, Speedy, go!
Group getting spread out of the front. Looks like Martel in a good position here, though. The draft, the push to pass. Make that run down into turn 1. I don't know that he's close enough, though.
He is very attractive.
With all that shake up front, Adele's been coming back. Very good.
He has. Came from 7th to 3rd in just a couple of laps. What avoiding the
second,
will do for
second,
you.
maybe? No.
Not quite. Gonna reach out and lick the creamsicle right in the rear quarter panel and put him in a spin.
Thought that was about to be her move there. Tighter line through 3 and 4. Doesn't look like it's going to work out for her. Getting a bad run. Oh! But as we say that, Pinero running
There
wide.
we go.
And Fukali up into 2nd place.
Cristiano, too much sunscreen and slipped off the track.
And looks like Hutchinson may have seen that mistake, and he is on it. Pushing hard through the final corner. Push to pass early, getting a better run.
Don't count Martel out. He's right there.
I like the fact that you know that that's the final corner. I have 0 clue.
Very small track, not many corners.
Nerd!
It's a 1 in 6 chance if you call it the final corner that you're going to be right.
Oh, well, I'm just going to say that like 12 times, then I'll be right like at least 1/6
Oh
of the
boy.
time.
This is risky.
A 3-car battle going
That
here.
is risky. I can't look.
Oh, Zoltan blocking. And, oh man, both running.
Lord have mercy. All the
See if
cones.
Jerome can capitalize on that move.
I did tell. They all
Doesn't
survived.
look like
Good stuff.
Wish we had a view on Mr. Vanger. I believe he may be missing 90% of his car at this point, and who's just unicycling his way through the track. I don't
There's
care
no
what
telling.
race you run. Vanger is going to finish that race if he has 1 pixel left on his car through sheer hatred and stick-to-itiveness.
That's one thing that you can say about him. He is very determined when it comes to finishing a race.
Hell yeah.
Oh boy. Rome getting a great run coming out of the last corner here. Make a run on the outside. He's got the draft.
It'll be another interesting first corner.
Yeah, it looks like he decided against that though.
Oh, what the hell happened
Blowing.
there?
Uh-oh. Magas gives Pinky Mo a run on him here in the first corner.
That was
Like
odd.
Josiah's gonna move aside and let him go.
Wonder what the hell's going on with Josiah.
It's almost as if his wheel gave up or something. Very bizarre.
He's probably had too many beef patties.
Especially from Josiah. Normally you see him being pretty aggressive and on it, wanting those spots.
Too much coconut water probably got him the pedals.
Like once again, we're going to look back up into the top 5. Noah Robbins. The inside here coming out of the last corner. If that'll allow him to get it done down the front stretch. Will be for a top 5. Down, hitting the braking zone. He's going to break deep.
He's got it.
Gets it loaded up. Oh, maybe a little lockup, but it looks like he clears him.
This is why I'm shit at racing games. My braking in me is last second or die.
Every lap, balls to the wall.
I need all the speed! I can't stop! Okay, I'll slow down a little bit. Fuck, I'm in the wall. God damn it.
Well, like Martel's gonna let him have it that easy though. He is all over the bumper. Making sure he knows that he's not going down without a fight.
He's the best around.
It looks like now that Robin's got around him, he's got the pace to maybe pull away here and secure that top 5 spot. Once again, everybody's looking pretty spread out. Hutchinson probably the only one close enough in this group. Make a move here. There we go. Nope. Yes.
Maybe.
Arrow running wide.
Is that enough for Wayne to come in? Nope.
White. Like everybody's calmed down a little bit here. Josiah possibly having more problems. Like he may have gotten around Mo at some point, but Mo's gonna come back around him.
Is it possible that he loaded in without 4th gear?
Well, that would kill the speed. That's for sure.
Definitely a problem.
No, it's late enough in the race. He may just be thinking a safe finish is better than having an accident and not finishing at all. Maybe running for the points. What little he can salvage at this point, maybe.
Josiah has a pretty good run right there. Oh, camera changed. Boo.
He's getting a little bit of lockup every time into turn 1. He gets a good run, but that lockup, that's hurting him.
Run, rabbit, run. Noel Kahn has stretched his lead out to a little over 6 seconds, which is, I think, for the Academy, kind of a big deal.
Yeah, that's very impressive. Which that could just boil down to he was ahead of all of the action that we've been watching. I think everybody else in the top 5 here has been having some incidents going on. Gonzalez really deep into deep.
He's going in. I can see it. Oh man.
Zoltan closing the door on him.
It's not his fault.
Now.
He's just drunk.
But is he drunk enough?
Oh.
Not quite.
I don't know. He about ran it off the track. He might be drunk enough.
Got the apex. There you go. Oh. Ah.
Hutchinson. The tight line out of 1. Can he pull alongside? Doesn't look like he's going to be able to. Get early on the brakes. Can he line him up out of 2? L from this angle if you got a good enough run. Gonna go under in 3. Gonna have the line in 4.
Hutchison gonna give him the Shikuda shake and bake.
Give Pinero the line for 5 though. Yeah, Hutchison gonna have to back out of it there. We line him up for the final corner. Make a run down the straight. Does go a little wider on the push to pass early. And use the draft. Let's see what happens in turn 1. This will be the white flag lap.
White flag, does that mean somebody's surrendering?
Yeah, the race. That means the race is surrendering. It's almost over.
Oh, we give up. No more, please. You're tired.
Locking
The
low.
mills are
Hutchinson
concrete.
switching it up on him, going to the inside in 1. Can he make it
Come on,
stick?
keep the pressure on.
Martin, is it true that the tar from your tires could easily pave a road all the way to Beijing from here?
Oh, probably. Wouldn't be surprised. And all those rubber bits everywhere.
Another battle boiling in the top 10. Can't
If
come
we-
onto the inside very well.
If
That
we
was
could
not able to make a
consolidate
move.
all the rubber from Martin's tires into condoms, no one would ever get pregnant again.
Like the battle for 3rd has stretched back out. Keep an eye here. The battle for 8th has now become a 4-car battle. 3 corners left. If Gonzalez is going to make a move, it's got to be here, but that is not the move he wanted to make.
Ooh.
As we're watching the race at
He
the
just
end.
lost the position.
Yep. Mo gets by him. Come up in the 9th. Gonzalez not giving up. They touch.
Oh,
Oh, man.
Eddie, you dirty bastard. I approve wholeheartedly.
Is he trying to give it up? I
no.
think he's trying to give it back. No.
Ended up off the track. May have just been beating himself up.
I think Eduardo may or may not have channeled his inner suburbanite and tried to mow the lawn.
They come across the stripe now to get 12th, and Vonger going to be our last car, so we'll give you a rundown. Noah Khan takes the win in race 1, followed by Adel Foucali, Pinheiro, Hutchinson, and Robbins rounding out your top 5. Martel Hoffman 6th and 7th, 8th. Zoltan Kalmandi 9th. Eduardo Speedy Gonzalez 10th to Pinky Mo getting the top 10 this round. Josiah Jerome 11th, John Pachea 12th. Frederico Vonger 13th, and Butler, we never saw him on the grid. He's still sitting on pit road. And Vonger doing the mandatory
Nice.
power slide into
Well done.
turn 1.
I approve the 99 and Playboy and Black Car and Power Slide. All of those things are good. That's the best combo I've ever seen. I believe James is busy buttling at the moment.
Well, we're getting that look at his car now. It looks better than we expected, I believe.
Yeah.
It's not moving very fast though.
Noah Khan with the race win. Wayne Hutchinson with your fastest lap of race 1. 106.2. Like about, just 1/10 faster than anybody else. Josiah Jerome getting a 106.3. And Robbins also with a 106.
Alright, race 2's getting on their way right away.
This is true. Is this a reverse grid like the other races I've seen, or not so much?
I believe it's...
Top 10 reverse grid.
There you go.
Mike, I didn't ask you. Shut the fuck up, you damaged
Silent
bastard.
Mike to the rescue.
Silent Mike.
He's here to help, man.
I'll stop now. No, I won't.
He's just making sure we don't turn this into a circus.
I thought that was the express intent. You got homeboy that chugs down all of the fries and gravy, and you got homeboy that chugs down all the squirrel, and homeboy that chugs down some alcohol.
Alright, this time around we got Pinky Mo starting first, followed by Speedy Gonzalez. And there's Zoltan in 3rd place. Let's see how this goes.
It's gonna be fun.
they're
This
off.
first quarter is gonna be great.
Oh, I don't know.
Listen,
little
I
worried.
have different standards than you.
A lot more clustering going on
Oh
in this
boy.
one.
I'm very
Come on,
worried.
pan out, you bastard! Thank you.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, baby,
it
oh, baby.
begins.
Someone in the grass.
There you go. That's a good line.
There, that's not bad at all.
I am
Not bad at
disappointed.
all. Pinky Mo's still in first. Gonzalez following in.
Speedy, I really wanted you to put somebody in the ground at that first corner.
Edward staying close. Let's see what we got in the back there. Noel Khan moved up one position. Looks like it.
The Condor in third place.
Is Zoltan coming in? Let's see. Oh, he lost traction.
Oh, too much curb.
Yep. Well, some people are going to be pleased with this. Vocali just moved up past him. And Noel Khan and Josiah. Yikes. And ahead on Gonzalez and Mo are very close by. Like literally side by side.
I'd like to send out a shout out to I don't know what his race name is, but on Discord he's Dathir1.
Oh, Dave.
Is it Dave? Which
Yes.
Dave?
Or David.
All the Daves?
Dave Thader.
Oh, Dave. Okay, I have not come across him. Anyway, apparently I mentioned Matt Hoffman, the BMX, Matt the Condor Hoffman, the original, in race commentary. He looked him up and was suitably impressed with the Condor's achievements. And salute to Dave.
Oh,
good job.
Gone.
Oh, getting the
Piggy,
grass.
Piggy got fucked.
The Hoffman he
No.
collected there?
It was the car shifted way around. You could see the rear come to the front. That's too bad for Pinky there. Here we go. Mr. Gonzalez taking the lead by almost 2 seconds. And we got a nice little battle here by Matt Hoffman and Noel Robbins. Let's see if you got enough.
This race brought to you by Hogarden Wheat Beer. Well done, well done.
Got Rick Martel here, keeping the pressure on Mr. Khan.
Oh, Khan's made it all the way up to 5th.
Oh, there we go, there we go. Rick will not take no for an answer.
Bumpy, bumpy.
Oh boy.
I approve.
And we have a little bit more action on that little pack here.
Get him, Ricardo.
Somebody maybe Robbins
Josiah
went
decided
wide.
to back down a little bit. Perfect. Well then, Josiah, sometimes you gotta pick your battles.
I'm noticing Butler stuck in the pits in this one too. If I recall, didn't the time change mess him up? He thought we were starting an hour later.
He arrived an hour late.
Yeah, that was.
Shut up. Try to
Just trying to
enforce
get some
healing here.
updates.
A lot of speed here. Fakali coming in. I must say, people are choosing their time to attack carefully. Good job on the academy, guys. And ladies.
Indeed. In third place, you have at least one of two ladies.
Oh boy.
Get him! Get him! Get him! Oh, not quite. You gotta power through that. You gotta a little bit more to the right.
Let's see if that
Power through.
continues. Now we have Mr. Noel Robbins making a little bit of a push on here.
Here's to you, Noel Robbins, son.
Does he have enough of a run? Oh boy.
Oh,
Ding!
Too bad.
Oh no!
Oh.
Quadruple quintuple ding.
Okay, Mr. Pashaya
There's Picha.
got advantage of this whole mess. Too bad. Mr.
Sean.
Gonzalez is still running away with it. Noel is trying to make sure he doesn't get too far. Oh boy. What do we have here?
I'm still trying to figure out how you get Picha out of that name.
Mr. Gonzalez went too far. Yeah, it was John Pashaya.
We
That's
thought it
all.
was Pichea.
That's what
but
I have.
He has told Miodred, who's to not talk anymore and destroy his vocal cords and or jaw, that is actually pronounced Picha.
Peach. Okay.
Get a Picha. I think I seen him
Picha,
overshoot
yeah.
turn 2 there.
Alrighty. Let's resume here. Mr. Noel Robbins putting the pressure on Mr. Gonzalez after he went deep on turn 1 last lap. Well, this lap actually.
Deep.
Let's see how that can go. Push to pass. Oh, is he gonna take the inside? Oh, Speedy doesn't want to give him the inside.
He's giving
Oh, he doesn't have the
the
pop
full
over.
Talladega Nights.
Well, he defended. It was semi-legal. Let's see how this goes.
I'll allow it.
Oh,
Look clean to me.
far and
Not gonna hold.
I think
No,
Robinson
move.
might have
Oh,
touched
they're
the
still
grass
battling
there.
fine. They're still battling good there. Mr. Gonzalez is on the inside and will defend it. Oh, God, they touched each other. And
Yep.
they're on the side.
There's a butt.
Here's
Bad
Matt
touching.
Hoffman.
Bad
taking
touching. I
advantage
didn't
of all of
know.
this. Noel and Noel are first and second now.
The first and second Noel, yada 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 yada.
Isn't that what happened last race too? The two Noel were together at some point.
That might have happened.
All right, Edward Gonzalez didn't lose too much time with that little trip in the sand. Back on track.
Well, I mean, he is Mexican. He's used to the sand, right?
A bit of a battle behind there with Zoltan and Pichaya or Picha.
Apparently, it's Picha. I don't know what to tell you. I would not translate it that way, but
Oh boy.
he is from the motherland. Oh, Lord have mercy! What the? Oh God!
God.
There was like
Jeebus.
no braking there. Okay, some stuff for the stewards to review.
Holy
Yeah,
shit!
it
Listen,
looked like he caught the grass. That's been I didn't see that much in race 1.
Yeah, he might have touched the grass and completely lost traction there.
listen. That might have only been a single ping only, Vasily, but that was definitely 2 torpedoes. What the fuck?
That's a German beef torpedo if I've ever seen one.
Another off. Like Hoffman and Pinero maybe got together.
I was gonna say Hungarian kielbasa.
Shut the fuck up, you damaged bastard!
And
Look where that
Noel
puts Pinky
Khan
Mo.
is using his last push to pass. Wayne Hutchinson taking advantage of Mr. Pinero going wide. And it looks like Wayne still has a lot of push to pass. Interesting. Let's see if he can take advantage of that. So the two Noel are way ahead at this point.
Correct.
Like they're in no danger of getting caught by Mr. Gonzalez and or Pinky Mode at this point. Wayne has a lot of work to do to get back in fourth. Well, let's see how this goes. Hopefully we can see a little bit more of a battle up front with these two.
I'm actually happy to see this. The spectator mode is a little bit wonky sometimes. You really never get to see whoever's up in front, but since we've got somebody in second place that's this close, it's definitely an advantage.
Yeah, it would be definitely nice to see if Noel Robbins still has some push to pass. And we know that Noel Khan does not have any more. Pinky Mo still has 10. And only 5 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Let's see if that can help him with Mr. Gonzalez. Which will be an
9.
interesting battle.
Push to pass right in the
Oh,
corner,
he
put him
went
in the
too far.
wall! No, okay. That'll be my move. Just push to pass right before the hairpin. Boom!
It's too bad for Mr. Gonzalez. If that first turn seemed to be his kryptonite. He's been going too deep a few times. We can see that Pinky, with all of his push to pass, is going to have a pretty good run at him.
Track's just big enough that you can actually burn 2 per lap if you hit one coming out of turn 2. It'll be recovered by the time you hit the front stretch again.
That's sweet. Oh, Rick Martel still in the battle. Oh, he doesn't have a hood anymore. I mean, the front bumper. Oops.
The battle of the bumperless cars.
It's all weight saving. It's fine.
Yeah, the only bad thing about that is front-wheel drive cars. I don't know if less weight on the front is going to give you any advantage.
It's fine. You just put less gas in the car and you shed a lot of quarter panels and you're good.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. You have a good imagination, Byron. I love it.
It's physics.
But for Rick, it's going to be very difficult to steer the car right now, I would assume. Usually when you get some aero damage in this game, it's getting very hard to turn.
See.
Alright, the Battle of the Noel continues. Let's see here, what do we have? Matt does not have a bumper either, Mr. Hoffman, in 9th place. So I don't see him surviving very long with Josiah Jerome having a car that seems undamaged. Let's see how that goes. Keeping the pressure on right there. Won't be able to do it from the outside. Maybe if he cuts... Oh, too far.
Way too wide.
Oh, boy.
Listen, even I know that's way too wide.
And let's
Double way
say
too wide.
if he doesn't straighten up fast, here comes the Zoltan.
It's gonna get you with the hairdryer.
Oh no, camera changed at a bad timing, but there's a pass here, Mr. Gonzalez. Oh, Mr. Gonzalez has caught up. What is going on here?
Oh, hello, goodbye. Oh, too wide.
Oh, it is Pinky Mo. Sorry, I got confused. I thought Mr. Gonzalez had caught up with Noel Khan. Okay, so it is Mo and Mr. Gonzalez. Here we go.
When you're this speedy,
Push
they call
to
you
pass,
Mister.
stay on the inside, and let's see if that sticks. These two have been pushing each other a little bit earlier.
I know that Noel Khan is waving the South African flag, but I feel like I really want to nickname
he touched
him
the grass. He touched the
Namibian Nightmare.
grass.
Oh, Lord,
no.
no, everybody's dead. They're all dead.
Oh, Mr. Gonzalez had no room there. He touched the grass a little bit, and here we go. Well,
And
these
while
two
we
are
were
now
doing that,
5th and 6th.
while we were doing that, Noel
That's too
Khan
bad.
seems to be in first place now. It
By
was
a big margin.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure I don't have a photogenic memory, but I'm pretty sure the other Noel was in first place before the big old spin out on the corner.
He definitely was. That big of a gap. I'm thinking he made a pretty large mistake.
Yeah, I would say so.
So are we starting to see the start of a rivalry here, between Pinky Mo and Edward Gonzalez?
I hope so.
I mean, you could try and start a rivalry with Speedy, but you're just gonna lose.
Pinky Mo now has... Oh, what do we have here? What's going on? Joseph Jerome trying a move on Matt Hoffman, or no bumper Matt Hoffman, I should say. And he still has 4 push to pass. Oh boy. This should be interesting. Oh, there we go. Contact. Oh, they survived. Good stuff.
Aggressive move by Hoffman, but I like it. He shut him
Little
out.
Yeah.
bump and grind.
He held it, and he held the car straight. Perfect. Good work. Josiah's gonna have to work hard.
I was saying earlier, I know that Noel Khan is from South Africa, but I kind of want to nickname him the Namibian Nightmare. It's pretty close to South Africa.
Only 5 seconds left on the timer, so this could be the last starting of the last lap for these guys. Noel is still in a pretty good position. Noel Khan. that is. Mr. Robin, 2.5 seconds behind. Oh, that's a little far.
Oh,
Man.
Listen, I've seen some figure skating in my life, but that was well orchestrated. Well
Yeah,
done.
that worked out very well for Fucali. Ended up gaining a spot off of it.
It's Mr. Gonzalez, who's, again, kryptonite turn 1 for him. Not the first time he goes in there too hard or too hot.
Well, he is muy caliente.
If Pinky Mo can make a run at this 6th spot here.
And these two have been fighting. So let's see. He has one push to pass left. Can he make it count?
No. Maybe. Possibly.
Oh,
I have
caught
no
the
idea.
grass at the
there you go.
acceleration point.
Not gonna happen. Oh, you didn't use this. Oh, there it is. A little late on the push to pass, but here we go. And that's a wrap for these guys. And now we're gonna go behind a little bit. Matt Hoffman holding on with no front bumper. Good stuff. And one last push to pass. And that will round up the top 10 with Joshua Jerome. So for this race, we got Noel
Bunker's got a
Kahn who
run.
took it over Mr. Noel Robbins. About not too much of a margin with these guys. Wayne Hutchinson in 3rd place, Cristiano Pinheiro in 4th. Adele takes 5th place. Edward Gonzalez in 6th. Pinky Mo in 7th. Picha in 8th. Matt Hoffman in 9th. And Joshua Jerome in 10th. Fastest lap for Wayne Hutchinson again. So he's definitely much faster than most of these other guys by 300th of a second. It's too bad he can't make all these laps stick. That was a pretty good race. I think
was about
there's
to
going to
say,
be a couple things to review.
Is it safe to say that if Wayne could just string all of those laps together into one race, he would just be very much better?
Yes.
Excellent.
I must say it was a pretty good race to watch. Good job, guys. Except a few big incident that I'm sure Jack will be reviewing, or Andy, or whoever is in charge for this series.
I would officially like to change my nickname to The Big Incident. And thank you for coming out for the Academy Racing, and we will see you again next week with some more stuff, or possibly this week with some more stuff. I have no idea. Mike is all hopped up on drugs. Thank you and good night.